Well, hello there. It's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com. I'm back to do one of my favorite things, which is ripping a box of Chainsaw Man trading cards. But as you know, I don't like to just rip these boxes because kind of boring to see the same thing over and over again. So I like to mix it up with something else. So in this video, we're going to do uh, what should be just kind of a very silly, also completely unfair battle. If anyone who knows these sets knows why this is totally unfair. But we're going to find out which of these is more waifu. And I mean, we already know, but we're gonna prove that. So is it going to be a set of Chainsaw Man cards based off an anime show for like 16-year-old? Is that going to be the more waifu set? Or is it going to be the actual legit waifu card set football girl? So these are like anime ladies in cheerleading outfits and things for the Qatar World Cup 2022. So this set is actually, real countries and anime ladies sort of representing those countries. It's actually a pretty cool set, but it is a waifu set. Like that's what this is. You can see the hearts on it and all that kind of stuff. Uh, so we're going to compare those two. Before we rip those, though, let's take a look at our top cards for the day. They're both actually SpongeBob cards. We did a SpongeBob battle right before this, and it was awesome. Like I pulled so many awesome cards. Like I don't know. I guess I love SpongeBob. I didn't realize how much I liked it because I seem to know everything about it. And yeah. Anyway, I guess I like SpongeBob. But yeah, one of the sets, the Kawaii set. This was the newer set we looked at. Its base is comic book covers. I didn't even know there were SpongeBob comic books. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I didn't know that. I know that now, and they look so cool. Like, look at that. It's such a cool looking card. Not just the image, but also that really sweet foil on the edges is nice too. So that's going to be actually my top card, even though that is a base. This is a base card from the set, but it's my top because it looks so good. My second place then will be this LR, which is actually like this is from the Bobby card set, the other SpongeBob set card that I have. I think these are the only two good sets. So if you're looking for SpongeBob cards, get either the Kawaii or the Bobby card. They're both good. All the other ones are not that great. But this is a very top rarity card from that set, an LR. It was actually the top pull from the box today. And it's Squidward dressed up as a cat, which I think is super cute too, and obviously he's very unhappy about that because he's Squidward. So anyway, there's our top cards, first and second place, both really cute. All right, so then let's dig into this. This is gonna be spoilers. Chainsaw Man is far more waifu than any waifu set I've ever seen. It's like amazing. We'll see if that holds today. Maybe, whatever. Maybe I pulled a non-waifu box off the shelf. I now have I have 12. I have 11 now. I had 12 of these on the shelf right now. I pulled the one off, now I have 11. That's not counting the one that's saved for because I saved one of these for a giveaway as well. This also, so there's a box of this and a box of this in the next giveaway, which we'll do at 420 subs. So we're at almost 340 right now. So we don't need that many more subs, and I mean they seem to come every day. People seem to enjoy this kind of weird stuff that they do, so awesome. But yeah, if we can get 420 subscribers, I'll run another giveaway, and I filled an entire box of giveaway prizes. There's a lot. I actually need to probably stop buying giveaway prizes because I think I have too many now, if that's possible. Okay, so yeah, then again, so what we got here is this is KX, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm not even going to try, but this is KX2. So this is the second edition of this series of Chainsaw Man cards. The first edition had a much shinier box than this, and those cards were great. I love those, and I actually have a PC binder going with them. I was trying to complete that set, and then this one came out, and I was like, oh, okay. So I stopped trying to complete that one, and now I'm trying to complete this one, and that's why I have so many. Like I have so many boxes of this. I didn't get a case. I don't know. I still can't justify buying an entire case. I also don't have a case worth of boxes because a case would be 36 boxes, right? I have 12, so I'm not even close to a full case. So again, sorry, this is Football Girl. Interestingly, this set was, obviously it was made for the Qatar World Cup 2022 and sort of, celebrates all the different soccer teams that participated in the World Cup. But it's made by the same company that makes the Star Wars pre-release set. Now that company used to call themselves Stepping Games Limited back when they published that. We now know them as Card Expert. So they kind of rebranded under this, Cartoon House. I'm so sorry, Cartoon House. I've gotten that wrong now in like 3 videos in a row. Sorry about that. Cartoon House is them. So that's their logo, Cartoon House. Whenever you see them, you're going to get a box like this, and it's going to have some kind of prize and things. Like, they're very common. They design their sets in very common ways. There's a lot of common elements. This is cool though, because usually I get the Croatia versus Canada card. That's the so this ticket like thing here is a trading card, and like I said, I've gotten the last 2 I got were Canada versus Croatia, but this one is France versus Denmark. So at least it's a slightly different ticket. Not a real ticket, obviously. You wouldn't be able to get into, and also that it's all done anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's like the free prize that you get inside of those particular cards there. So that's the prize pack from that. I figured I'd open that first because it's not really a trading card, so it doesn't really count as like a hit card in the way that a typical hit pack would go. Because a real hit pack is going to have like a high rarity card from the set in it. Whereas that prize is a completely separate thing. Like, those cards aren't in there. They're different sizes. It's just kind of just a prize, right? So yeah, we'll put this to the side. That again is Football Girl by Cartoon House. Sorry, I got that wrong so many times. I feel so dumb. Cartoon House. There it is. I shouldn't even start with the feeling dumb. Because the thing with these cards is they have country flags on them. And I always think I know the country, and I never do. I like some commenter this morning was like, you pulled an England card and called it Sweden, and then you pulled another England card and called it Switzerland. Like, I got it wrong in 2 different ways. Like, that's just silly. So yeah, I'm not gonna try that. Now this is an actual hit card, and that's kind of has a little bit of weight to it. I don't think it's a gold card. I actually bought all the gold cards for this set because I figured I'd never pull them. So I have all the gold cards already. I bought those individually. But this set is still awesome. I mean, the cards are great. The quality level is awesome. The design is super cool. Yeah, and it's Chainsaw Man. And like, look at this box too. Like, that artwork is so neat. I kind of think it's like a different one in each of these too now, which is super nice as well. So yeah, there is Chainsaw Man KX2. And why don't we just get started? I think we've actually got a couple more packs of this, so I'll open maybe 2 packs of this, and then we'll move into Chainsaw Man. And remember, what we're trying to figure out here is which is the most waifu, the actual waifu cards or Chainsaw Man. And yeah, the answer is not going to surprise me, but it might surprise some people. That's Germany, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Oh God, I probably got that wrong too. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure that's Germany's flag. I need to not guess. I'm not going to guess. I don't know what. I have no idea what flag that is. That's Japan. I know Japan's flag. So yeah, so those are SSRs. These are essentially like base cards in the set. They all sort of look like that. And then the URs look more like this. And so there's a Nico Robin, obviously from One Piece. And yeah, I don't know if you saw, but the casting for One Piece Season 2 was released last night. And the actress for Nico Robin is perfect. Like, they picked the perfect actress for it. You see, because in her like announcement video, she does a pose just like Nico would do, and it's perfect. It's exactly what you would want from that kind of thing. Right, one more. And so these are not the most lewd, right? Like I have far more lewd waifu cards than this. That's why this battle is kind of silly and not real, not real, right? Because if I was really trying to do this, I would put it up against something like Beautiful Color, right? Which is like really lewd waifu cards. But I'm not. What flag is that? I never know that one with all the stars on it. It's weird. I can never figure that one out. That's the one I live in now. I'm not. A lot of people think I'm American. I'm actually not American. I'm a Canadian. I was born in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, and didn't move to the States till I was 12. I actually grew up speaking French. English was the second language. Although I learned English like at the exact same time. Like in my school, we spoke English at home, but at school they would force us to speak French. So I would always be speaking French whenever I was in school or on the playground. If they caught you speaking English on the playground, they would. It was a long time ago, right? And in Canada, like I was going to school there 40 years ago, right? But they would actually like smack you on the hand with a ruler if they caught you speaking English. So we always would be speaking French out in the playground. But at home and everything, it was always English. So it's like what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, I spoke French, but it wasn't really my primary language. At home, it was always English. So here we go. So this is a base card now from Chainsaw Man KX2, and we're going to start to see sort of how waifu this can get. So that's Power dressed up as a maid. She probably hates. I would assume she hates that. She doesn't seem like the kind of person who would like that sort of an outfit. And then this is a UR. The URs all feature the female characters in, sort of lingerie or swimming suits and things like that. So definitely like waifu card, right? Which one is more? Like honestly, that's more, right? And then you've got stuff like this. This is an EX. This is actually a pretty high rarity card. Although I'm starting to see now, this is my 4th or 5th box, and I'm starting to really understand the set well. And I like these EXs are pretty common. I have 3 of this exact one here, this Christmas one. I mean, it's awesome because it's Christmas time. It's also like a super thick card for no really good reason. But yeah, that's the EXs. They're neat cards, but like I said, I have now 3 copies of this one, and so not that. They're not as rare as you would think, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And there are significantly higher rarity cards in that set. Like there are potentially metal gold cards in there that you're never going to pull one because those are easy to weigh out, and so the vendors weigh them out, and they're not going to ship you a box that has a gold card, and it's not going to happen. That's why you would have to buy a case, I think, to pull that naturally. This is awesome. That's Abuedo from Overlord, I think. Very cool. I've never done this before, but I actually sold a card the other day. I've done a lot of trades, but this was the first time where I just straight up sold a card to somebody, and I didn't charge them much. I sold the 4-way Overlord relic that I pulled, which is a super rare relic. Like that is, I think, the best card in that entire set, and I just happened to pull it by chance, right? And I knew it was special, and I've had it for a while, and I really like the card and everything, but at the same time, like I'm never going to complete Overlord. Like I'm never even going to buy another box, right? For me, that was a 1-box thing for me. But this person who contacted me, they've bought a whole case of it, and they've been collecting it, and they want to try and complete it. And so I was like, yeah, for sure, I'm going to help. Like if you have a case of this, yeah, I'm definitely going to help you out, right? So I sent him, I charged him the price of a box. So I think $30 for that card. Now, I have no idea what that card would actually sell for. It's serialized to 99. So, and like I said, it's very rare in that set. And then that set is rare. So but we couldn't find comps. Like no one else had ever sold one before anywhere. So it was just the kind of thing where like I didn't have comps, he didn't have comps, so we just had to come up with a price. And I wasn't feeling. I'm not a very greedy person generally, so yeah, I just sort of was like, you know, the price of one box, as if you had bought the box and then pulled the card. That'll be that. And so I sent that to him, and he has that now. There's Miss Makima again, which is the more waifu, right? Like this card, this one, I've shown it a few times on YouTube, so I know it's okay, but it's like questionable, right? Like I have a lot of questions. I'm gonna put that one on the bottom because I have a lot of questions about that card. But what's nice is both of these sets are high quality, right? Oh, this is neat. We got something in here pretty cool, I think. Now this is a cartoon house set, and as a result, it's kind of has fixed odds. Like the boxes are gonna be sort of like really fixed. You'll notice I'm getting like 2 SSRs in every pack. That will never change, right? I'm always gonna get that. So you're gonna have a lot of SSRs. We're gonna be pulling dupes by the end of this box. Definitely these are dupes on ones I pulled before. So you'll end up with a lot of dupes of these. You get very few hits like that. 1 second, I need to pause. All right, I'm back. And then each pack will have, you know, one higher tier card in it, most likely a UR, but occasionally you'll get an upgrade like a CP or something. But we're going to see, we're probably only going to get 2 of those in the entire box, like 2 upgraded cards. That's it. And this might be the other one right here. It doesn't really have randomization in the sense that you could pull anything from any pack. It's very sort of fixed in its distribution. Which, you know, is good and bad. It's good in that you know what you're getting, right? You're never going to get a box that doesn't have anything in it. But it's bad in that, you know, once you've opened enough of these boxes, you know what you're going to get. And you also just don't get that many hits per box. This is crazy. This is actually numbered. So this is an SSP. And I guess I should have noticed from the edges, but that is numbered to 388. So there you go. Limited card, and it's Korea. I know that's Korea. And 1010 is the character here. I love the stamping, and if you saw I was feeling here, that is erased. All those little dots are embedded in the card. They're not printed. They're like stamped into the card or something. That's wild. Like that card is very, honestly, really good. Quite impressed by that. Okay, sorry, one more pause. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. And yeah, let's keep going here. We can start going a little faster. I just wanted to talk about the cards a bit when we got started, but now that we've seen a few, we can move through this a bit quicker. This set, this Chainsaw Man set, its distribution is not quite as strict as what Cartoon House does, but you can still definitely sense patterns, right? Like you can sense, you know, the distribution of what we're pulling from the packs, and you know, the chance to upgrade cards is also, you know, not super high in that set. This card here, it looks cool, right? Because it's got the film in it, film cell, and that is actually pretty neat. But that film cell is just PVC that they printed the image to. It's not like cell from the show or something like that. And then that CP rarity is actually the default hit. So if you don't pull an EX or something from a pack, you will get a CP like this. So we're actually going to end up with quite a few of these by the end. CRs as well. We'll get a lot of CRs. We haven't seen one yet, but we definitely will see one. Like there's absolutely, yeah, you're going to pull CRs for sure from that set. Yeah. Another one. I'm still just shocked. I've never pulled like a numbered card like that from these sets before, so yeah, I'm just kind of like really shocked that happened. Ooh, wow, Boa Hancock. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got both of the One Piece ladies here. Super nice. Yeah. Both number 7, interestingly. Nico Robin and Boa Hancock, both number 7. Not sure why, but awesome. Great cards. Let's get this one. Somebody, every once in a while I get a comment about the gloves that I wear in these videos. Because people are like, you're opening these cheap cards and wearing gloves. What are you doing? And you're not wrong. The cards are cheap. But I like to sort of, respect the product and stuff. So, and also if I do this and I have it all on video, it's kind of like proof. If someone does buy a card from me, they know that the card was sleeved immediately. It was never really touched with any oils or anything like that. And honestly, like it's hard to see, but a card like this is not coated. So this is an SP, and it has this matte look to it. And the only way you can get a matte look like that is by not coating it. So it doesn't have any coating. And the problem with that is if you were to spill any kind of water or even the oil from your finger on that, it would stain this card immediately. Like if you touch this with your finger, even if you just washed your hands, you would stain that card. There's no way to avoid it, right? Because it doesn't have any coating on it. These ones are at least coated so you could, wipe your oil off before it got in there. But with this, no chance. It's soaking into that card immediately. So wearing a glove when you open a card like this is actually kind of critical. Like if you don't, you're going to ruin that card. And ruin is a hard word for that. But if you're a collector, and you really care about having the cards in good condition, like that's important. Important for value too. So that's kind of why I do it. I also don't like the look on my hands. So having the gloves helps me to kind of hide that. I don't always be looking at my. I'm weird. I have this phobia with the veins, and so I don't like looking at veins on my hands. It's kind of a strange thing. But yeah, because of that, that's one of the reasons I'm able to even do this. Because otherwise, I would be staring at that the whole time. I'd just be like, "Ew, this is gross." These are both. Oh my God, this flag is black, yellow, red, and this flag is black, red, yellow. So these are 2 different countries. Oh, and that one's sideways. Oh my goodness, vexology or something. It's like the name of flag study, right? I don't know that. Sorry, I don't know that word either. But yeah, I'm not good with flags. Apparently. Not very good at that. Here's an Android 18. That one will be super popular too. Very nice outfit there, Android 18. And so what do you think? These ones over here, honestly, pretty tame by Waifu standards. And then over here, you've got not so tame, right? So definitely feels like the Chainsaw Man set is the more waifu-y set. And I mean, I kind of knew that coming in, or else I wouldn't have done this video. But definitely with stuff like that, it's hard to deny, right? And then it's not just that; it's like every card, even the card like that. It's just focusing on that kind of aspects, which makes a little bit of sense. I mean, they're cool. I like them. Obviously, they appealed to me, and I ended up buying quite a few, so it did work. This one's not waifu at all, but that is a beautiful image, and I don't know. I mean, it's not beautiful. It's really gory, but I think the printing on that is excellent. It looks really nice. Yeah, so let me put that there, and then we'll pop another one here. Yeah, I thought it would be funny to show this because I always say that the Chainsaw Man set is a waifu set. It's not like it is, and I'm hoping I'm proving that now. it is. Like, you should not buy that set if you're underage or something. Very, very nice looking cards here, though. I mean, I honestly love the look of all these. And there's Rem. Again, I just don't know that flag. Apparently there's a flag with this sun on it. Whoever lives in that country, you have a really cool flag. That's a cool looking flag. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I could go look it up, but I've already paused enough. And these videos do take a while to film if I pause too much. So. Yeah, so like I said, those cells that we were pulling, they look like they're going to be these big, big hits, but they are actually kind of the default. They're kind of the default hit in the set. I haven't been talking about this too much, but you also are going to find clustering around the UR counts. It's like if you pull UR3, you're almost definitely going to pull 4 and 5 as well. And then this is the other cluster. It's 12 here with power. That is a very thick looking power. I don't think she's ever been that thick. And there's Makima too, so I guess that's what we're doing. It is working out. Nice. And so we've got 3 and 4. I guess I'm gonna open another one of these because somehow that always happens, but I miscounted, and I guess maybe I opened too many of those or something. I'm not sure. We should still have one more hit in this set. I'm actually surprised we only got the 2 so far. Over here we might be done though. Like those, they might be the big hits of the box, those 3. Although it would, we got the hit card too, of course, but from the like normal hits that you would expect in a box, I would not expect much more than that. Look at that. Pirate Himeno, looking good. It's like impossible to look at those cards and not be like, oh, it's a waifu set. Like, good lord. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, good. I actually was planning to do another video today where I open this exact same set again, but against the other major Chainsaw Man set that's out right now. And that one is not a waifu set. It's like just regular Chainsaw Man cards, right? So I think that'll be interesting too, to see how the 2 sets focus on different aspects of the show, let's say. Is there any more? I hate throwing out sleeves, but I think there's no more in here. Oh, okay. Any more sleeves? Okay, we've got lots of sleeves. Yeah, about a few months ago, I bought an entire case of these cardboard gold sleeves. So I bought 10,000 of them. Which, if you're an individual collector, that's probably a bit excessive. But then again, it's not that hard to get 10,000 cards. Like, I'm well over 10,000. I'm not, I guess I open more than most people, but I don't know if that's true. Because every time as I'm running this channel, like I keep thinking, oh, I have, 4 boxes of Spider-Man. That's a lot. And then someone will contact me to trade and they've opened like 8 cases. And I'm just like, 8 cases? Like, how did you even do that? Like, the amount of time it would even take to do, and then the amount of like trash afterwards would be insane. I can't even begin to. So there are definitely people out there who go way crazier than me. I think the difference is, whereas I will, that card is very dangerous, I would say. Yeah, whereas I'll buy like, one box of pretty much anything that doesn't look totally terrible. Most people don't do that, right? Most people have their favorite franchises and they will only buy those cards, right? It's like that guy who was collecting Overlord, like he obviously loves the Overlord franchise, so he bought a bunch of cases of Overlord. casually enjoy the Overlord franchise. So I bought 2 boxes, right? I didn't buy a whole case or multiple cases. But that way I get to see more variety, but not quite as much quantity. There are a couple, though, where I go crazy. The SCP, I definitely buy way too much SCP. Although, sadly, we found out over the weekend that it is selling out now. And, in fact, Series 2, YCSR 2, may be sold out. The last vendor that had it available, C1 Luxury Store, no longer has it available. It's not for sale there anymore. They sold out. So, you know, maybe you can get some on eBay or something, but otherwise, SCP Foundation is going to become really hard to collect very soon. Now, YCSR 1 is still pretty widely available from what I saw, but I would guess even that will eventually sell out. So, eventually it's going to happen. This is another EX. God, okay. You know, the reason I said that is because this set right here, this set has, there's a dupe, huh? This set has like 10 rarity levels that I've never seen ever. Like LSP, it has like an SEX one. It's got all these like cutesy rarity levels way up at the top. And I've just, oh, that's a really nice Miss Machina. I like that. That's nice. Yeah. I got distracted there. Up at the top, I've never pulled them ever. And this is like my 4th box. And it seems like the only, major hit I ever get are these EX cards. And like I said, they're great, but I have so many now. I have dupes of them. It would be nice to get an LSP or anything else. But I guess, those upper tiers are very rare, apparently. You're not going to be collecting those by buying boxes from what I've seen. It's just not going to happen because, I'm on box 4 here and never pulled any. So if they're only in the hit packs, which may be the case, that is going to be really challenging for everybody. That was actually our last pack of this. I forgot to call last pack mojo on it, but we did get a pretty nice Gaia here, and that's a CP. Nice looking. So like I said, Cartoon House pretty fixed in what you're gonna get. A box is gonna have this SSR and UR, your base, and then you'll get 2 minor hits. In Star Wars, it would be 2 QRs, right? In Star Wars, you would always get 2 QRs. That's what you're gonna get. And then you'll get 1 or 2 major hits. And in this box, I got 1. Sometimes you'll get 2, right? But that's it. You're never going to get 3. It'll never happen, right? 2 is the bonus. So we say that the set is a little stingy for that reason, right? But then you look at this one, it's pretty similar, right? We only got, 4 of those upper tier cards. And unless this has something, but I'm not sure that it will. But we can check here. And another Miss Machina. That's always nice. So we got another SP. So the SPs would count as a major hit for sure. It's another dupe. And that's these matte cards like this. They definitely count as a big hit, I would say, but still, I want more. I want an LSP. I've never, if we're talking about KX Chainsaw Man generally, like this particular series, I've easily opened 10 or 12 boxes total, right, of all of them, and I've never pulled an LSP at all. Again, maybe I'm just unlucky. I don't know. Here we go. So this is the hit pack from the box. So whatever, it's like the promo, right? So it should have a higher tier card in it. And we do have something with a gold edge. That's cool. But I don't know what it'll be. Ooh, it's numbered again. 288. Awesome. That's really cool. Okay, let's see what it is. It's a mug. It's an LSP. I was just complaining about never pulling one of these, and here we go. Look at that, and it's my waifu, Miss Makima. Just kidding. I have an actual wife that I love very much. But if I had a waifu, it would be Miss Makima. Nope, I forgot these fat ones don't fit in there. They need. It's too thick for a 35-point sleeve. She needs a 55-point sleeve. And as I say this, I actually think I did pull another LSP last time. I'm sorry, I think I actually have pulled one of these before. But they're great. I mean, they have real depth to them. You can see there's like a real depth to that, and then beautiful card. And numbered to 388. So yeah. Oh, I can't see that at all. How about we put it right there? Yeah. Awesome. So there you go. There is Chainsaw Man versus football girl. This is a legit actual waifu set, sold as a waifu set. This is technically a Chainsaw Man set, but clearly a waifu set. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. I enjoyed making it, of course, and yeah, I'll go ahead and film some showcases and then clean this up, and we'll start the next video. Catch you later. Bye-bye.